I'm Brian. I played Dude 1.
I'm Jordan. I played Dude 2 in a little movie about lamps and telekinesis and overall just being very dumbfounded.
Our story is about this guy who wakes up one day and has these telekinetic powers. But the problem is that these powers can only move lamps. So like he's kind of a weak superhero in a way.
Yeah, and he brings his friend along for the ride, I guess, and his friend the whole time just at first, I wouldn't say doesn't believe him. He has faith that his friend isn't lying, but he can't believe what he's being told or what he might see, and it's kind of a surprise when he does.
Mm-hmm. So Brian and I, at lunch break, went in and talked about different ideas for the story and kind of developed the concept more and the characters. Finally came back into class and everybody threw in their ideas. It started to come together.
At first, we were laughing at it. Like, we were like, come on, you can't be serious. And then we were like thinking of other ideas and we're like, we don't have any ideas. So we just used his idea and turned out to be a great idea.
Yeah, it paid off.
And the whole story is him and his buddy trying to figure out how he did it the first time and what they can do to trigger it again. And
he tries different objects to see if it works, but then he finds out that he can only move lamps with his mind.
Then later they face the problem of not being able to move the lamp.
And so the whole story is them just trying to figure out how to recreate the situation where he moved the lamp in the first place.
It was pretty fun because we all got to share the movie. There were about 9 directors, and I had scene 2, which I guess you could call it an important scene.
I totally was drawn to the reporter scene, so I thought I could focus more on the comedy in the scene and really how the actors are talking to each other. So it really just felt like a good scene for me to work on.
I have to have the camera moving if I can. The pizza scene was mainly handheld, and it gave it a type of realistic type look to it.
I try to direct my scene with like perspective of the lamp more.
I learned a lot, especially with backlighting. There's just so many different angles you can get with lighting, and depending on how you make it will help the viewer know how to feel depending on the type of scene.
That was a very hands-on experience. I got to work right with the cinematographer, and he basically showed us how the camera lenses were put on, how you put them into different angles.
When you watch a movie, it just you don't really take in where is the sound coming from, how are they recording that. You just think it's coming from the camera, but there's really so many different setups and adjustments that go into it, so that makes the movie all better.
First I did art department and I brought in some props for the living room, and then I did script continuity, which is like writing down all the scene numbers and all the different shots and paying attention to make sure the shots match up and stuff.
It was very helpful because then we know which shot the director wanted to take, what was most valuable to help tell the story.
I really liked how that they try and relate it to an actual movie set as much as they can, so we know what it's going to be like in the real world.
But even if you don't know anything, they'll answer any questions, and it's just good to just get in it and just start experiencing how to make a film. So I thought it was very good.
Whether it be sound, camera, editing, screenwriting, all that is hands-on. It's you're doing the film.
When I was just walking on the set and there was a camera in my face, and then they had the microphone, and then I just realized, whoa, I'm in the professional movies, and then that was really cool, and I